master of the Viking was terrible at plundering and pillaging.
He was?
Yes, he plundered his plundering and he blundered. He was stupid with his pillaging.
How stupid?
How stupid was he? 2, 3, 4.
They called him the pillage idiot. He was stupid with his pillaging. We'll get there.
We do a show a week. Every number we do has to go through the same stages. The first day is the script read-through and music rehearsals for vocals. And then the next day we record the band, and then the vocals are laid down. Then we're in the studio rehearsing and videotaping the action. Each show presents different problems. We used a Viking village background for In the Navy. It's another one of our epics.
She's buying it.
We want you, we want you, we want you as a new recruit. We want you, we want you, we want you as a new recruit.
Okay, now stop here for a second. Now it's the peasants and the sheep and so forth responding, and they're saying, come on, protect our motherland.
Just we get down to this alteration here.
Okay, add an extra In the Navy. After Can't You See We Need a Hand.
Much more quasi horns, bar 5.
Brassy.
Brassy, the Vikings coming in.
We want you, we want you, we want you as a new recruit. We want you, we want you, we want you as a new recruit.
Where can you find pleasure? Search the world for treasure. Learn science, technology.
Where? Where can you begin to make your dreams all come true? On the land or on the sea? Where?
Where can you learn to fly, play in sports or skin dive, study oceanography?
Where?
Sign up for the big band or sit in the grandstand when your team and others meet.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Roll tape, please, Ted.
Village, get us on.
Wonderful, Richard.
302 next.
And on the boat.
We want you, we want you, we want you as a new recruit. We want you, we want you, we want you as a new recruit.
Where can you find pleasure? Search the world for treasure. Learn science, technology.
Where? Where can you begin to make your dreams all come true? On the land or on the sea? Where?
Where can you learn to fly, play in sports or skin dive, study oceanography?
Where?
Sign up for the big band or sit in the grandstand when your team and others meet.
Where?
In the Navy. Yes, you can sail the 7 seas.
In the Navy.
Yes, you can put your mind at ease.
In the Navy.
Come on now, people, make a stand.
In the Navy.
Hold it. That's where it sounds out. I can't do that until we get out of
Really, it's hard. Doing this with one hand, closing on the beat, and opening with the beat on this hand. So, you're doing...
Boys, you know this. Well, sailor.
We want you. We want you. I can't do it.
You have to do it.
No, I can't. Nobody can. Don't worry.
Richard Holloway is our floor manager, and he's an absolutely indispensable person. He's our link between all of us in front of the camera and the director up in the control booth. We have 2 television directors for the show, Philip Casson and Peter Harris, and they alternate, one doing one week and one doing the next. And they control what is actually being videotaped and transmitted. They get to see the whole shape of the show, and they do all the things that most television directors do, plus dealing with the unique problems that we have in creating our own illusions.
In the Navy, cut. Right, okay. I would like to now see you all starting to march back towards the boat.
Yes, fine.
So it's a shot over boat.
When we're working, our entire reality is on the screen. You are performing, and at the same time, you're seeing your performance exactly like the audience does. Until we had television puppetry, it wasn't possible. You'll notice when we're working out on the floor, we have monitors all around the place, because everybody has to see a monitor.
Stop, please. I'm sorry, Stevie went too high. So
Back to take two.
So underneath everything, hands the lot.
The whole problem relates to the fact that the puppet is only from the waist up, and that there's a large puppeteer, you know, right below. So what we've got to shoot with, we can only shoot from the top of our heads up to the hand. I mean, this is a span of about 18 inches.
We want you as new recruit. We want you.
I like that. Play that back, please, John.
The show used to be a bit simpler. We're getting more elaborate these days, which is more fun. And some of the production numbers that we're doing now take a long time. We spent all day on the Viking number. And we really don't have time to spend all day on the Viking number. It's a good number, and it'll be a lot of fun. But when you're spending about 3 days to do a show, you really don't have 1 day to spend on just a 2.5-minute piece.
We got you as new recruit.
Wait. Push it.
Good start. We got you as new recruit. We got you as new recruit. We got you as new recruit.
Ooh! Terrible! Bad! Not bad! Oh, pretty good. Okay. Decent. Fair. Great. I loved it. Go
Oh, it's so sweet sounding when you say it.
Well, the engagement is off.
Kermit, dear sweetheart, it's not like that. It's like this.
Well, Kermit's function on the show is very much like my own, in that he's trying to hold together this group of crazies. And that's not unlike what I do.
We are trying to put on a classy show here.
You can't treat me like that. I'll stick my pet barracuda on you. Get her, Kevin.
And go out, shot.
Okay, Vets Hospital on stage in 1 minute.
Good-ridden suet snout.
Kermit, is it always like this on this show?
Oh, how do you mean?
Well, all this craziness.
Oh, well, this is actually a rather quiet show for us. No unforeseen disasters so far.
Hurry up, guys.
All right.
Unforeseen disasters?
Well, that's a disaster we knew about all along. Frank Oz joined me about 18 years ago. So I think I've often credited him with being one of the real reasons that the Muppet Show is funny. And of course, most people know him on the show as the man behind Miss Piggy.
Is the pig ready? The pig takes twice as long as the guest stars.
Okay.
The sofa goes across. All right?
Yeah.
Bye, Frank.
The necessity of doing a shot like this, you have to, in order to make it look good up there, it has to be uncomfortable down here.
Come sit, Roger, I'm so glad you asked me up here.
Well, actually, I didn't ask.
Oh, Roger, mon amour, you know we are meant to be, vous et moi.
Vous et moi, nous.
Huh? Oh, Roger. Oh, out on the briny. Oh, Roger, with the moon, big and shiny.
But I'm not green. I don't have flippers.
Melting your heart of stone.
Here we go.
5, 6, 7.
I love to get you.
Well, when you consider you do a whole bunch of characters, and you can walk down the street and nobody will know you're those characters, it's a very good thing because you can go in and buy a can of beans at the supermarket and no one's going to bother you. On the other hand, when you want someone to bother you while you're buying a can of beans, it gets very depressing. So you have to, it depends how you feel, how you wake up in the morning.
You know, she gets quite embarrassed about this.
The lady.
Piggy's become a phenomenon in the last few years, and I think when we introduced her, we had no idea she would take off like she has. The media has taken her and made a big thing of her. It's a personality that Frank Oz has created, that people somehow
everybody identifies with and either loves or hates.
Andrew, Kermie and I, we are engaged.
No!
Yes!
That's wonderful.
Yes, it just happened.
Can I make the announcement?
No! Only you and I know.
And Kermit.
Who? Oh, yes, Kermit, yes.
The frog and the pig getting married.
Yes.
Soon there'll be the patter of tiny figs.
When you finish breaking yourself up, you will sing, won't you? Terrible thing! Holy guacamole! This is a job for Wonder Pig! It's my number for my cookie! What do Thank you. I needed that.
But we've had total freedom to do it. There's an incredible amount of freedom in writing a show like this, just from that point of view and from an artistic point of view as well, because you can sit down and type almost any insane fantasy you can think of on paper, and there are people standing by to do it.
It's Hurdy Loopster, into the
¡Arriba! ¡Hombre! ¡Torgane, oeste, stormande! ¡Vámonos, muchachos! ¡Vamos!
Ein, zwei, drei und Durchmord fliegt hoch und Strudel mit Schlag und das Seil. 4, 5, 6, die Fräulein los Back, Kartoffel und wagnerisch schneit. Wien, Wien, Frankfurt und Linz. Wien, Wien, Rheingold und Schlitz. Fritz, Franz, Hans, Beethoven mit Sauerkraut und Ohrenpilz. Ole!
Didn't throw the look. Stop VTR, please, and stop taking again. Two things, Richard. I suggest we use that tonight, a rehearsal, Right.
Each show is written a couple of months before it's actually recorded, and we have a great team of writers. Jerry Jewell, our head writer, has been with the show since the beginning. Don Hinckley is a very experienced television writer who's written all kinds of variety television over the years. David Odell first worked with us on the Muppet movie, and he's been with us for a season and a half now. And Chris Langham is the only English writer, and he has a very off-the-wall sense of humor. Frank and I usually sit in on these meetings a couple of times a week.
No, I think it's a good opening number.
It's too expensive to shoot.
That's why it's not being done. I mean, I can't believe that there's no way to do it.
You had reservations about the number, Jim.
It seems like a scenery joke.
What's wrong with scenery joke?
If you intercut the bow back there, pulling ropes like crazy, trying to get the right one. Then you could also intercut to Kermit back there saying, Bo, for crying out loud, why aren't you doing this one? And Bo says, I don't know which one. And so we can have that going on backstage while these guys are trying to do a musical number. And if necessary, we could put a set piece in there maybe instead of a curtain. But I just think the whole idea of it is very nice, that they start a musical number and everything kind of goes wrong.
4 weeks you rehearse and rehearse.
3 weeks and it couldn't be worse.
2 weeks, will it ever be? First night, the overture is about to start. You cross your fingers and hold your heart. It's curtain time and away we go. Another opening of another opening of another show.
We take the nut very seriously. at the Fisher Nut Company. We take peanuts and pecans, Brazil